So good morning, once again, good morning. So thank you for having me on this conference. Thank you for inviting me. So yes, I'm the guy who is responsible for CE region. I mean, I'm playing a double role of being head of a channel and also commercial business. Don't be confused. Commercial in our terminology means also government business. So, but not covers telco business. Yeah. So this is just to simplify. This is everything except telco business. So today topic is about value coming from hybrid cloud strategy. So I would like to share with you some thoughts about this. But if I may just jump to today's agenda, and actually I made my notes from Goran's speech and Georgi. So what I understand Bulgarian, because I'm based in Warsaw, so I'm Polish. So Slavic languages for me are really easy. So what I understand what Goran said, he is going to transform the business from IT to the construction business and car business. So what I understand, and this is somehow related to Darwin evolution theory. So maybe I missed something here, maybe because of lack of or I'm not expert in the grammar part. So maybe this is the reason why I'm not have the right message or not catch the message, but I will somehow discuss this with Goran for sure. Regarding my colleague from IBM, Georgi, so what I saw on the presentation, IBM is going to sell only RedHat. So that's great message for me, means someone will do the job for me. So that's great. And during the discussions between Georgi and Goran, I heard so many times OpenShift that I think this is the declaration that our two key partners on the market, I mean our owner IBM and our main partner IBS, will concentrate only on promoting OpenShift platform. That's really great message. So I just stop on this point. This summary was for those who will joining right now and don't have a chance to hear this message from the beginning. Yeah, so big ideas actually drive business innovation. So we are living in the really great times. Yes, so I'm in the business already almost 30 years. Yeah, so that's and so I see this evolution, revolution related to IT and how IT impacted the real life. So I can just say that this is really accelerating. So right now we are living in wonderful times when we can see how big opportunities are coming from those new big ideas here, like machine learning, like 5G, like Kubernetes, artificial intelligence, and so on and so on. So, but this is not about IT. Actually, IT somehow can be the platform to actually accelerate your innovation. I mean, your as a customer's innovation. So this is a big, I would say, big change compared to the past. Yeah, that right now every single business could concentrate on what they are doing, on what they are really good at, and then by using proper tools, proper platforms, they can simply accelerate all those great ideas. But of course, innovation is not always easy. Why? Because innovation always needs a speed. Yeah. So you have a great idea, but this idea, if we cannot implement, after sometimes few weeks, few months, will be not valid anymore. So speed is a crucial, I would say, factor for innovation. Flexibility. We also have to adapt, because if we are going with the new product, new solution to the market, and we see the first reaction from our customers, and we have a feedback, we need to in a flexible way react to those changes and modify something, yeah. And growth, because every single idea at the beginning, maybe this is just a small thing, and works in a small scale. But what about growth? Yeah, what if this is really attractive, and you will have from 100 of customers 1 million of customers? Do we have proper infrastructure to grow? Yeah, so those questions are always valid, important. So let's look at the banking sector and this revolution that actually right now we see in this sector. Yeah, and what is the driver for this evolution? Actually, this is not because banks at the moment have something I would say revolutionary from I would say banking perspective. I mean traditional banking perspective. What is really revolutionary is how our customers using this technology. Yeah, so right now everything is mobile. Yeah, so just imagine that with this we could serve our customer in a different way. I mean, in 1 hour we can serve significantly more customers than in a traditional way. Yeah, so, and this is just one example of our customer, of our official references. Yeah, so this is bank from Australia. So what they achieved by introducing container application platform in terms of business growth. Yeah, so development, I mean, from the idea till the working application, so they reduce the time really significantly. Yeah, so they can be really before their competitors on the market. Yeah, and actually internally they improved developer productivity and collaboration. So what was the issue, the pain in the past for them? Actually, how to set up the internal work and procedure to actually be sure that the process of development will be successful and will be done on time. Yeah. Another industry, this is about e-commerce, especially now in the pandemic times. E-commerce is a really important part of our life, and more companies are forced to be online, to be accessible online. And another example of UPS, yeah, when with this new demand, new request, because this business starting the pandemic time grew exponentially. Yeah, and they have to adapt to this situation. It's not doable at all. If you can imagine the old-fashioned infrastructure, IT infrastructure, meaning 10 years ago with classical servers, big machines, and so on and so on. Yeah, this will be simply impossible, because this will took a year or even more to create new app that responds to the current needs. Yeah, so, and again, in the automotive business, this is the area when Goran wants to go. So I can share with Goran this also a reference case maybe. So this is also, as an example, BMW Group, yeah. So 12 million connected cars and 1 billion requests per week. So how we can manage this enormous workload, how we can respond to this in a fast way, yeah. Right now, you know, with those initiatives of autonomous cars and so on and so on, this is for sure the future for car business, yeah. Definitely. And industry have to respond for that, because right now this is not not how to build the engine that is, you know, more effective with more power, less fuel consumption, and so on and so on, yeah. Right now is how to make this car available like you know, like a edge of our computer network, yeah. This is completely different area, and again, this is a big opportunity for those industries here. So innovation, as I said, innovation at speed. Oh, sorry. So new customer experience. This is what actually hybrid cloud can deliver, yeah. Because so I think this comes from the experience from many customers. This is not the way that we are going with all our workloads to the one cloud provider. It will never ever happen. I will try to explain in the next slide about this. But to achieve this, and this, as I said, comes from our references, from our experience on that, only with the hybrid cloud strategy. So hybrid cloud is a modern strategy, actually, because what we really need to think about is the fact that at the moment we have some existing applications, traditional applications based on Java, .NET, yeah, all those traditional things, and we still have to somehow support them. We cannot say that starting from tomorrow we just forgetting about these things and we will jump to the modern application. Not at all. We have to do this parallelly. Parallel meaning we have to support applications existing, monolithics, and so on, but also we have to have a path, the way for new cloud native and microservices, also for new services available directly from the cloud, like, you know, analytics, for example, yeah. So also we have to take care about development process, yeah. What tools have our developers, yeah. What are policies? What about people, about their education, and so on. So this is very crucial, especially people. You're probably aware, you as a customer, you are aware that availability for the right people at the market, especially in CE region right now, becoming a real issue. So I visited many times Bulgaria and talked to customers, to partners, and when I talking to the partner who is a big software house with, I don't know, more than 1,000 people, they said that 97% of their work is for outside companies, for Western companies. So means that the number of resources, of IT resources available on the local market is really limited. So here we need to take care about those people, also to have to introduce the proper technologies that are attractive enough. So we have access to the portal that somehow, tracking all the behaviors related to IT people, and the most desirable worldwide, the most desirable competency or job is a Kubernetes. Yeah, on the top of the list, the next position are related to e-commerce. Position number 5 is Ansible, again, technology that is available from Red Hat. What it means? It means that people are really interested in those technologies. If we will, as an institution, as an organization, if we will not offer to those people to work in those modern application, modern infrastructure, it is a dangerous situation that we will lose those people. So just to think about it. And again, this is sometimes we may be not realizing that actually our organization, or majority of our organization, are already in a hybrid. Yeah, and those who are not in the hybrid, again, also planning to be in a hybrid. So this is not the situation that hybrid cloud is something that will approach us in 2 years, 3 years from now. Yeah, this is the real world. This is happening now. The question is how we are dealing with it. Are we understand the process? Are we aware of all available tools here? And actually not to be pioneer of that, just to look at the existing references, yeah, how others did this. And this is actually what we as a Red Hat, the local Red Hat team can offer to you. We are in many interactions with the customer, also in Bulgaria, just to share with you our experience coming from other regions, also from Eastern Europe customers. Yeah, the reason for that is that always with such a transformational project, there are some traps, there are some obstacles. So we are source of this knowledge. We can share with you, and we can say, do not go this direction because others made this mistake. So why not to use this knowledge? Yeah? And so hybrid delivers the agility to innovate. As I said, innovation is in your hand. So you know your business more. Yeah. So and this is, I would say, your responsibility. And what we can help you, what we can deliver, you will deliver the I would say, infrastructure, or actually more than infrastructure, to allow you to innovate. So now about the product, because this was about, more about trends, about theory. So right now I would like to stick to our solution, to Red Hat OpenShift. Why it is worth to mention this? Not because already Goran and Georg mentioned this, that they would like to sell the OpenShift, but also this is really I would say leading technology. I will show you later some also statistics or slides, just showing what is the market share and so on. So hybrid cloud and cloud native development is not easy task. So you probably already know it. So you know that the number of applications here. So application is a again, something that is really, of course, this is a business driver for one hand, but from the other hand, the number of choices here is a huge, and the reality is that if it is quite, I would say, easy to manage few of the application, it's not easy to manage, you know, hundreds of the application. What is the reality in these days? Yeah. So the good news is that RedHat did some work for you. I mean, tests, validates, and integrates all necessary components of the whole stack that you could only concentrate on things that are really relevant to your business, not just to take care about all the components that we are delivering in the platform. So just, you know, just one slide talking about the product, or maybe two slides, just not to be confused what we are offering today. Yeah. So the majority of the projects are based on this RedHat OpenShift container platforms. I mean, this in the middle. But if you have, I would say, just not so extensive requirements, just limited requirements, you could start with this Kubernetes engine that delivers you the core of the system. And in some cases, of course, mainly because of the price, could be used by you as a good enough solution. Of course, we have also the proposal, especially for the big organizations or the organizations that are somehow forced to be in a more, I would say, with bigger security requirements. We have this OpenShift Platform Plus, when we have, you know, advanced cluster management, security for Kubernetes, RedHat Quay. So this is something on top, but the major version is a container platform, and you can consume this in two ways. Yeah. So you could manage it and have a control on it. I mean, you can buy it as a solution from our partner. Yeah. Or you could consume this from cloud providers, AWS, Azure, IBM, or Google. And this is with the cooperation with those cloud providers. So this is not just the product that we are selling to them and they are doing their own job. No, this is in the cooperation. So of course, part of the responsibility is on the cloud provider, part is on us. Yeah? But this type of consumption is also available. And again, this is just to give you freedom of choice. Yeah, just because there are different cases of usage. This is like, you know, with the actually, what is the beauty in a public cloud, that you could have the access to the resources on demand. Yeah. So if you have a peak, I mean, you are the organization who is in e-commerce, and you know that maybe in December around Christmas, the number of transactions increases significantly. You can in this peak use, you know, as a support to existing environment, also cloud. Yeah. And so on and so on. Or you just need some very advanced analytics. Yeah, that is available, for example, in a Google. Yeah, so you can just use this functionality. And again, this is for you available on the same platform, that you can manage this using the same tools and so on. Of course, this is not so easy like it looks on the slide, as always. So here we are very experienced in those kind of installation, also in Eastern Europe. So one of the references for that is one of the biggest, largest bank in Poland, for example. So if you are interested how it works, this hybrid cloud or multi-cloud actually in the practice, just call on us. So we will organize even a reference call on that. And again, this is also more and more often used also by government organizations. So in the past, I mean, you know, 5 years ago, there was a big difference in the, for example, banking sector and the public sector, yeah, in a way of consumption of the hybrid cloud. At the moment, we have a lot of examples in Poland and Hungary, for example, that government is delivering a lot of really unique services to the citizens based on the actually open source, or actually based on the concept that comes from open source, yeah. And of course, so the beauty of using us is the fact that you can create the maquette of solution using just pure open source, non-paid solution. And when it goes to the production, you can just making decision, yes, we need all those security features, stability, certification, and so on and so on. And then, of course, we as a RedHat can help you, but you know, it not requires from you to actually announce the special tender for that and so on for this pilot, and this shorten you know, actually the process of serving some new applications, new services to your citizens. And again, here we also have a lot of good examples. For example, from Poland, when in the pandemic time, government have to deliver, you know, some support to the business, starting from SMB to the enterprises. So they need to create almost immediately some application that could somehow manage this government support for those organizations. The same, some support for the citizens. I mean the social funds distribution. Sometimes we have just, you know, a really few weeks or 2 months to deliver that, and without access to the open source concept, this is simply impossible to do this. Yeah, so just I'm sharing all those things that are the real ones, and coming from other customers, other areas, that this is possible, and this is, in my opinion, the only way how we can be fast and agile. Yeah. So always the question that comes to the customers. So how we should begin? Yeah, what it should be the first step to this journey? Because this is the journey. This is not unfortunately or fortunately, this is not the exercise that we just, you know, saying, well, how much cost me to access to the hybrid cloud? Okay, this is the amount, so I'm paying and I'm done. Unfortunately, this is not the case. So this is a journey. Yes, so it is, well, quite important not to make a mistake on the first step. Yeah, even if we probe something in the past, even if we are somehow already consuming this in this or another way, it is always good to maybe even step back and say, okay, so use some tools to be sure that this kind of services, this kind of applications is really ready for this cloud approach. Yeah. And so we have a programs. We have like a Red Hat container adoption program. This is more or less, you know, the workshops together with the customer. We asking many questions, collecting some data, and we presenting this as and saying, guy, you are really good at this, this, and this. You are still short, for example, in education, in this, and this is the way how we can help you in this transformation. Yeah. So this is and the same with the Red Hat Open Innovation Lab. This is even more advanced way to look together with you, dear customers, to look at the whole scope of application and make a decision. What of the applications are really critical from a business perspective, from a board perspective? Yeah. What of those applications are worth to maybe redesign or replatform to the Kubernetes world, or maybe just stay as it is, as a monolithic, because we know that the cost of this will be too high, and the business impact or business advantages coming from this redesigning will be too high. Yeah. So we together we will somehow do this assessment, and of course we have partners here, system integrators. So here you could find all those international names, but I fully believe that in the local market, in Bulgarian market, IBS is the partner who we are cooperating, going together to the customer and doing this kind of job. Why this is important to use the local partner? From my personal opinion, because this partner is working or works with you for so many years. They know you, know your people, know your infrastructure, know maybe some limitations that we as an outside company, we are not realizing here. And together, if we combining all those things, I mean, our technological knowledge, our design knowledge with the partner knowledge, yeah, we can bring to you the really unique value. What is also worth to mention that our solution is not isolated somehow. Yeah, we have a really broad partner ecosystem. Why it is important for you? Very simple answer, because you cannot make a decision if you at the beginning you will in the area of storage you will choose NetApp or maybe something else, or in the networking you will prefer Cisco, but maybe in the future will prefer Juniper, and so on and so on. The same with software vendors. But our solution, because I will show you also the statistic, because of the scale is or have a really large ecosystem, and this is important for you from a business security, that you are not choosing vendor solution that maybe for some point of view is attractive because, I don't know, of price, because way of licensing, whatever. But if this is not in the real partner ecosystem, what if this is not supported by your main security provider? Yeah, so you always should ask yourself about this. This is Forrester Wave. So as you can see, we are in the right place here. So also some external organizations saying that, yeah, from their perspective, we are in an unquestionable leader, and also this results in our market shares. As you can see, nearly half of the market is Red Hat here. And is it important for you? I think yes, not because it will be good to use the actual the standard of the market, but also from the business security, for the investment security. This is important here. And also, as I mentioned before, from the ecosystem perspective, this is important. So a lot of customers at the moment, so big logos, also a lot of references actually in Bulgaria. Yes, so we are on a different, I would say, advance in particular accounts. But if you are looking at the top 5 banks, for example, or other industries, so we are presented here. So the one reason is that, for example, in the bank sector, the mother companies already implemented OpenShift. So naturally, the other companies also are looking for this kind of solution. So, but again, what is our value? As I said, we have very individual approach to every single customer, because every single customer is different. No questions on that. And solution or approach that works for one, for the other, maybe it's not a good idea. And actually we prove this. So we have this. It comes from our experience. So use us mainly as a source of this experience, yeah, because this is really unique value. So I hope I convince you for 2 things. One thing is that this multi-cloud strategy really can open new business opportunities, and this is the future of IT and business, yeah. And the second point, RedHat with his portfolio is the right partner in this journey. What we would like to have as an outcome of this, please contact us directly or our partner, and for sure we can talk more about your specific requirements in this area. So I think I'm on time. Thank you very much. So